that's mad exciting. Plot, character, conflict, theme, setting. Yes, these are the 5 things that you're gonna be needing when you're reading or writing a short story that's mad exciting. The theme of the story is the main idea, the central belief, or the topic that's in there. It's usually something abstract like sacrifice, isolation, and resurrection. We back to life. Like don't lie, don't practice libel. The theme of To Build a Fire is survival. Survivor on your own like 5-0. Vocabulary, something that you have to get.
And welcome to the next installment of Wardy's Screencast on Narrative Elements. This time we're going to talk about theme. Just heard the vocabulary. These are the 5 things when you're reading or writing a short story that's mad exciting. Anyway, I do disagree with something they said in there with theme being the subject. It's actually a little bit more than that. And that's part of what we're going to go over in this screencast and subsequent ones. So theme, the search for meaning. The meaning of the story. What is a theme? Theme is a life lesson or message about life or human nature that is communicated by literary work. Alright, put that in English, Wardy. Done. In other words, it's what the story teaches readers. What does the writer want to teach the reader? It is also, if you had Miss Whitman, she stole this from me, L cubed. L cubed. Life lesson learned. Life lesson learned. Life lesson learned. The theme is the life lesson learned. I'm working on my singing and getting better. Anyway, let's move on before I embarrass myself even further. So really, just remember, theme is the life lesson learned. What does the writer want to teach the reader? Theme is to narrative what central idea is to informational text. Remember, we've annotated some informational articles and said, what's the central idea? What's the main point that the writer wants me to remember the most? Well, in a narrative, what does the writer want me to learn the most? What should I remember and learn? Should I remember the most really is going to be the lesson. All right. Now, this is where I disagree with vocabulary. Generally love their site, love their songs. But a theme is not a word, it is not a topic. Instead, it is a sentence with real-world advice. And that's clutch. It's a sentence with real-world advice. What piece of advice is the writer trying to give us? That's the theme. You do not have to agree with the theme to identify and explain it. So if if the theme of something you read is money can't buy happiness, but you think that money can, you're not being asked to disagree, or you're not being asked to say, rather evaluate the writing. It's more of, all right, this is what the writer is trying to teach me, and that's what you need to take away from it. Examples, I just said money can't buy happiness. Don't judge people based on the surface. Don't judge a book by its cover. These are some redundant examples of themes. To recap, theme is the life lesson learned, L cubed, L cubed, life lesson learned. It is real-world advice that the writer wants to teach the reader. It is not a topic. You must express it in a sentence. Get that? We're going to know what theme is, and we're good to go to step 2, which will be analyzing, breaking apart text to explain the theme. How do we do that? Stay tuned for the next installment of Wardy's Screencasts.